Zanza is inside the Bionis. I just know it.
Dixon must be there as well.
Yes, and Alvis too.
That's all good, but how do we get to them? If they're inside the Bionis, we're gonna need to dig a pretty big hole.
How long will it take? Ricky get old soon.
It just so happens I have the answer. On the Bionis chest is a massive hole that leads inside. It's the wound made by Egil's final attack.
Then that means...
Yes. While the Allied force keeps the Telethia busy, you can sneak inside that wound and take out Zanza.
We will take junks. Let my father know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah! Time to knock some heads!
Ricky never lose. For Ricky family, Ricky win.
We must show this god our unyielding will to survive.
The suffering of my people will not be in vain. The crimes against our friends will not go unpunished.
Shulk!
Ready. We go to the Bionis chest. We will free our world from Zanza's curse.
Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles. In this episode, we're gonna go and try to attack Bionis itself. But before we do that, if you are remembering, there are shops outside here. And what do I love more than go shopping? Giving my people the things that they need so that they are equipped strong enough for the next situation. So I'm gonna do that here really quick, see what they have and if I can use something, and then we will go and attack them. I'm so scripted right now. We will go and attack the Bionis. Mykonis is done. Mykonis doesn't exist anymore, exploded. Bionis is the one that's left, and this is the one that we are going to attack. But first let me shop a little bit, so see you guys in a bit. So, did everything. Now everyone has new gear, or not so. Didn't have anything that I really needed, but whatever, let's go. By the way, before I step through this gate, this time I remembered, if you wanna do specific things, do them now. Because if you wanna do something, we're gonna go ahead now, and that might trigger something, and then you can't do specific things that you might wanna do, so... Before you activate things like this, always be sure to do everything that you wanna do, because once you move ahead, you might not be able to do them anymore. So keep that in mind before you go up to him and say, yes, Mikhail, we wanna travel now. So let's fly to the Bionis interior.
It's the inside of the Bionis.
It looks quite different from when we entered via the marsh.
The Bionis is regaining its biological functions.
Must be because Zanza woke it up.
Then we find Zanza and stop him.
Yes, we will do so, but first let's turn around here really quick, because again, you can see there is an exclamation point, and this one is inside, don't jump off the side. And yeah, it's in front of us, and it's here, it's Vanea. Because she has a quest for us that can make the Monado stronger. Replica Monado 1. We have designed plans for 5 more replica Monados, and we can make them. So, yes, there are 5 quests indeed. And I just wanna say, if you wanna do these quests, some things that you need are from monsters that have level 80 something or so, or even higher. I don't know that. I just remember fighting against one thing that was 85, I think. So, I myself, I'm not suited for this quest at all. Because I cannot fight against those enemies really effectively, because I'm only level 71. If you do this, you will unlock quite some nice things with the Monado. So, if you play the game for yourself, there is an incentive to do this quest. It's not just some experience points, it is rather good to do this quest. Again, I'm not gonna do that, I'm more story driven than anything else, so... Oh, and also if you wanna know, they don't have anything interesting new just because you're standing up here. I'm just gonna show you that really quick, but... They don't change the environment, it's all the same. So, even though they come with us, they don't get new stuff, what is kind of a shame, but yeah. We are equipped as good as we can be, so let's not longer dawdle around right there and move up to the Bionis interior. Also, you can't stand in this, you don't take... oh, you take damage. Well, that took quite some time, I nearly told you something stupid that's not true right there. Because I was wondering why didn't I take damage from this part. But yeah, we are now in the first lung, and I'm gonna give you a little update here on the map. Reason for that is, we have this place that we are, and over here is the third lung. This is where we came inside when we first entered the Bionis to get up to the Magna Forest. So we can actually link this up here, but our goal is inside here. And there are some interesting enemies. There's a Chalice Salure. They are ether interested, so they are kind of like the Nebulas in that regard, but nothing else. And Phoenix Telethia. Gonna fight against him, show you that he is actually just a Telethia that you can fight on your way inside. And as you can see, his name is in yellow, so it might be of interest for you to train up a little bit if you wanna get things done. I'm gonna do a little bit of fighting on my way inside. I'm not gonna train up really, but it will help you in the long run, because we're gonna have a fight here that's not that easy. I tell you that right away. The inside of the Bionis will have a fight that will be quite a thing. Let's call it a thing. So, also those here, the Largo Salua, they are a little bit like the Mechan tentacle thingies. Just a little bit. But other than that, everything's completely new and unique, especially those things. I like their design, they look like some alien jellyfish things, but look like they have a body, but at the same time they don't, so they look really cool. I like the design. They did a great job with the design choice of those things. But whatever, we spent enough time just talking about those little scenery, because we have this place right here, and the scenery in here is even more amazing, so...
You look well, Your Highness.
That voice. It's Lorithia. Show yourself.
Look at that. The heart of the Bionis. The pulsating life of Lord Zanza.
Quit your yapping and show yourself.
I await Your Highness here. There is something I wish to show you. Your friends are welcome to join you. That is, if they survive.
Lorithia, what are you planning?
Forget her for now. We must push on to the heart.
All right.
Okay, new skill for Fiora. Thank you for that. Well, let's then push on to the heart of the Bionis. That looks like a strange cauliflower in a way. But whatever, we have two paths to choose from. One of them is the right one of them is just a return path. Because you see this little platform over there? This path actually is only used if you're up there and you wanna get back down. For nothing else. There's nothing of interest really over there. You might be able to find some item orbs, but totally honest, that will be about it what you find there. So I recommend don't waste your time going up this path necessarily. Oh, and also, while I see this, you can't jump down. You will fall into that. Whatever that may actually be, because it's pretty sure not the stomach acid. Because it wouldn't make sense if that would be stomach acid when the heart's right there. So maybe some blood or just ether. Probably just ether. Let's go with ether. You will take immense damage if you fall down there. And I think this geyser right here is the only path you have to get back up. And I might have to fight against those things. Yes. Well, let's fight against them. Since I haven't shown them in fight, let's do that. So, they, again, just smack you, concentrate on them. Always be sure to be sure of yourself. I don't know where I was going with that, just leave me alone. So, but they're not that big a deal, they're no big problem at all. So, take care of them and it's rather easy. Those things! I want to try to not deal with them as good as possible, because they are quite annoying, I tell you. They have some ability, some attack, something that really will wreck you. So maybe stay clear of that. Don't want to get over there. I think over there is just some ether crystal deposit. I'm gonna show you the fight against the Chimera Selva or Chimera. Don't know. We're gonna fight against it because why not? We have to show some of the fights here anyway, because those are new enemies. We haven't seen them before. Up until this point, all we had to have seen were some Mechan and everything. Now we finally have some new enemies that are actually interesting to see again, because we haven't seen some new enemies in quite a while. Well, we have seen a lot of new enemies, but not new designs like those, so let's enjoy that. The good thing with those things is they are not as painful to deal with as the nebulas are, so you don't have to whack on them for an eternity until you finally get some damage done on them. They go down rather nice. So, active cells and giant protein. Gonna take that. Don't know what giant protein would do for you, but whatever. So our way leads us up to the heart, and I would be lying if I say it's a cakewalk, because first of all we have those flying things over there, Tarathia, and they can be quite the pain. Over there. It's just an item orb that I'm not gonna concern myself with, because it's right out of the way and I don't care about it too much. Also, maybe there might be something that tries to bite off a butt if we go that way. Ah, yeah, that's the thing. There's some unique monsters on the way, and I don't like those things to begin with, so maybe I'm just gonna run past you and we're gonna take the upper path. Because for some odd reason I have the feeling that the lower path caused me some trouble when I tried to get to the place I wanted to be. Got some nice experience just from walking that way. That thing up there! It's the Telephia. I think I see something wrong here at the moment. I'm gonna take a little look up here, but we're gonna take the other path ultimately. No, I'm right. That thing up there is a Gigas Telephia. And you know, let's fight against it to see what that thing actually is. Because it's... Oh, wait. This thing in the middle is damaging, is it not? I don't remember. I'm not too happy right about now. Let's deal some damage to him and heal Dumben. Even though it's just minimal damage, just heal it right away. So, we have this. He can use Soul Reach, just so that you are aware of this. Oh yeah, the Ether Cannon. That's something that deals quite a lot of damage. Can we do that now? Yes, thank you. Let's go with that. We should try to topple our enemies more for that. And every time I go for that as my final attack, I don't get to do a chain link. That's actually kind of painful. So, and you are done. But there's something else that we have. Okay, we have some Telethia actually right here. Let's heal up Fiora. Because Dunban has his dying breath, last breath, whatever it was called, and therefore he can survive attacks a bit better. And would you kindly please not maybe concentrate on the other one? Let's help you up there, Fiora. Encourage you. And let's heal myself here for a second. Where did those two came from? Killer Sky? Wow, that sounds like it would kill me. You can topple me as much as you want. I totally honestly say that. No, don't. Let's concentrate on that. Because then, okay, everyone's toppled now. Yes, come on here. I cannot get to Dunban. That's... oh, there we go. No, that's... I cannot get to Dunban. That's... not encouraging at all. So, come on. Let's deal with those. I didn't have any problem with the bigger Telethia. Why do you think I'm gonna have some trouble with you now? Well, because I'm gonna. That's just the way it has to be. I'm gonna save up my party gauge here for... okay, that was stupid. Didn't want to do that, I thought it said encourage. Well, I did it dumb. Dealt with them. I don't know where those two flying ones came from. Normally I only have to deal with the one that's standing down there, but hey. Everything for recording. Also what nearly happened was when one of the Telethia turned around, he nearly pushed me off the edge. And I want to say that's not common, but that actually happened to me quite a lot, so... stay clear of edges during the fights, I guess, so that you don't get pushed off, because that can be quite annoying if that happens, because you died and you have to go all the way back there, and yeah, just try not to fall down somewhere. It would be really bad if that happened to you, because it is, quite honestly speaking, annoying if you die because the Telethia just pushed you off. Hi there, you just jousted out of the thing, whatever that might be in a body. I'm just gonna ignore you though. Gonna move up a little bit and let's see, there's no imminent danger with them. You can go around, you actually can go through this place without having to fight at all. I actually recommend fighting a little bit because experience is always nice. But if you're so inclined to only level up by making the side quests and everything, then Godspeed, more power to you. I think that would be incredibly hard to do, but someone can push that off. Ah, ghostly Mahatos. That was one thing I remember not liking. So I'm not gonna deal with you. Have fun over there! And we are now at the Arctic pathway. Is that the right way? Oh yeah, it is. Hi, I'm gonna completely ignore those things. Again, they were quite a pain. They have some ability that can really wreck you. And honestly speaking, I don't care for that too much. I really don't. So we are getting closer and closer to the path that we need to be on. And that means one thing. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what that thing might be. Yes, that means I'm gonna leave this episode right here in front of the heart. Reason, next episode I'm probably gonna die a bunch and it's gonna take a long time for me to get past this part. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. See all of you to the next part of Xenoblade Chronicles. So bye!